the narcissist doesn't ever really move on. They don't really grasp the concept of moving on. They don't want you to move on. That's why they keep you stuck. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the whole concept of moving on and what it actually means. Watch this video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in this video today, I really wanted to talk to you about the whole concept of moving on. I wanted to talk about this because I felt like it's a really important subject for so many of us, because we feel so stuck in these cycles, in these dynamics with a narcissist or with anyone in that matter. You know, like, we just feel like we're so stuck trying to like figure this whole thing out. And I'm going to talk about this a lot more, and I'm also going to talk about what happens to the narcissist, because they don't actually move on. Moving on, okay, is an energetic kind of moving forward. Narcissists can't do that, but I'm going to talk about more about this in the video. But before I do, I just want to say that I do go live on this channel once a week. Usually it is once a week, but I will be back mid-July. Please check the community tab, because I will be putting more information out on there. So I will be back doing the lives, the weekly lives. Believe me, I have missed them. But I just wanted to say, if you've got a question or there's something on your mind, make sure to join the live. And you've also got the wonderful, supportive community live talk that's going on alongside the live stream. So guys, please see the description box for more details. Right, so moving on. Now, this is like a really desired outcome for a lot of us. Of course, we want to move on. We don't want to stay stuck in these relationships. We don't want to stay stuck thinking about this person. And of course, it's really important for us to move forward, because this is exactly what really does need to happen. We can't stay dwelling, thinking, overthinking, wishing that the outcome was different, because that is what keeps us stuck in this energetic loop that keeps going round and round, you know, and we're always thinking, why me, why? So this is what I'm saying. This is really, in this video, this is what I'm going to be discussing, because it's really important for you to understand that actually you can move forward from this, and this doesn't have to be your reality going forward. Okay, but for a narcissist, right, if we take this concept, for a narcissist, they don't actually move on, because what they do is they just replace the person. They replace the person into the same situation. The narcissist doesn't learn from their mistake. The narcissist doesn't think, oh, I've done something bad, maybe I need to go and change this, you know, I've affected this person in this way, maybe I need to just do something about it and move forward from this. You know, how do I introspect and look at this and make this better? Narcissist doesn't do that. They don't really go into therapy searching for answers. They don't actually see that they have done something wrong. So for them, it's like, oh, this person has disappointed me. Okay, fine. I'll just find someone else, because I don't want to be alone. I can never be alone, because if I'm alone, I start thinking about my own issues. I start thinking about things that bother me. I start thinking about what has happened in the past, and I don't want to do that. So if I get someone else to distract me and provide me entertainment, great. And that's what they do. That's exactly how they view this. So they don't actually move on. They don't actually look at, you know, their mistakes or how they have affected someone else. They just have another person to do the same thing with. This is why their behavior and everything that they do goes in cycles. But for us, okay, for us, we stay in this loop, thinking and overthinking, because what we do is we internalize everything. Because we are self-actualized, we do want to search for answers, we do want to better ourselves, we want to understand what has happened. Most of us didn't get closure, we don't get it. So we're trying to find that. And in this, trying to find the answer, so when we're in this loop, we just think and overthink, but we don't actually understand really what's going on. And the way that we move forward from this is like this. What we do is we place this person on a pedestal, all right? This person is on a pedestal. Because when we have met this person, we have got to know them in this way. And we idealize them as well. Not to the same extent that the narcissist does us, but we idolize them because first impressions count. First impressions about a person, about a situation counts. So we put this person on a pedestal, you know, and we do think that they are this person. Because remember, they reinforce it with their gaslighting and their love bombing, with their manipulation. So we're thinking, okay, so there's this person, and now they've turned into this person. How is this possible? How is this person being this? How is this happening? And so they trick us. And so this is why we stay in this loop thinking, hold on, but I got to know that the person was like this, and now they're like this. I don't understand. And this is what I'm talking about. First impressions count. When we love someone, when we care about them, when we trust them, we naturally do put them on a pedestal. We naturally we'll do anything for them because we're empathetic, we're kind, we're compassionate, we're understanding. We will do that for a person because we care about them. We care about their needs and we want to make them happy. Remember, this is never reciprocated. But what will help us to move forward is if you take that person off the pedestal, and what you will find is this fog will lift and you will see this person for who they really are. Because what you're doing is you're taking your energy back, you're taking your focus and your attention back. And the answer already exists within you. So when you take your energy back, you are seeing this person in its truest form, in its truest sense. They're not that important. They're not who they said they are. There isn't this person who you thought you first met, a representation of this person that you thought you have met. They are not that. And this really helps you to move forward. This will happen if you put the work in. Because if you stay in the loop thinking that this person is amazing, this person is great, like, why have they done this to me? If you're staying in victim mentality, then it's going to be really hard for you to move forward from this. But if you take a step back and really think, okay, hold on, what is so actually wonderful about this person? What is it that I'm not seeing about this person? You will come to the realization that they are not who you thought they were. They are not this person. And when you do that, it's almost as though this freedom will wash over you, because you will stop thinking, you'll be like, I'm doing me, because you're putting all of that attention and energy back onto yourself. And that is exactly what you should do. And I know in a lot of the videos, and I know the advice is to actually do that, but no one tells you actually how you should. And there isn't actually a specific formula on how you should. But it's more about the fact that you reach this point, you reach this conclusion that this person isn't who they said that they were. This person isn't that. And you know, it makes you feel so much better, because then actually you gain clarity and then you are able to move forward. You take yourself forward. Narcissist is not able to do this, and they never will. They want to keep you stuck with their lies, with their silent treatments, with their smear campaigns that keep going on. You cannot fall into that trap. You cannot fall into that energy trap, because this is what will keep you stuck. The more that you prize yourself away, the more that you actually have an ambivalent stance towards them. This is why no contact actually works. This is why no contact is there, because actually you remove yourself from that person emotionally, psychologically, and energetically. So when you take your power back, this is actually what happens. So this is what I'm saying to you. This is really important for you to remember, for you to do this, because actually when you do take your onus back, when you do take you back and you bring it back to yourself, you will realize that this person isn't powerful anymore. Their words, their things that they're saying, their behavior will not affect you in the same way as it did before. They're not important. And so the key here is to take that back and realize that this person is only doing it to get your attention, to get something from you. Narcissists seek validation externally. So whether it's positive or whether it's negative, they're gonna keep doing that because they want this from you. But this is the key here. You have to take control because it's your life, it's you. Why are you going to let someone else do this to you? Because when you stay looping, that is you being in victim mentality. And you cannot stay in victim mentality because then you're always going to be a victim. You're always going to think that this person has done this to me. Why me? Why has it always got to be me? It's not the fact that, oh, it's always you. It's not. That is victim mentality. But when you rise above this and realize that you have a choice on how you want to perceive this, on how you go forward with this, this will elevate you and help you to move forward. The narcissist will stay stuck in these rigid patterns. So regardless what they are telling you, regardless what they are showing you, they are still going to do the same thing. Narcissist doesn't go into therapy. They don't go into treatment because they don't feel like there's anything wrong with them. They don't self-actualize. They don't see things from a different perspective, from a bigger picture, because they don't want to. Because they need to be able to keep this facade going, because they need to keep their ego and their defense mechanisms high. So if they go and get treatment for it, they're not going to be able to contain themselves. And that's what happens. So if you are someone that is going through this and would like a little help, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I also have a mentorship and the Journal Club. Nearly forgot what I was going to say. The Journal Club. This is a great resource that works alongside any existing therapy or counseling that you're getting. Please see the description box below. I've also got a Discord server which is absolutely free for you to join, and it's a community of like-minded individuals. And if you wanted to share any of your experiences and have a safe space to talk in, I would say join the Discord server because there's supportive and peer support available for you. Please see the description box below. Guys, I really hope this video has helped, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.